Hello gamers and gameritas, it's Lucy here, and I'll tell you what, there are not many things in life that I like more than nerdy stuff and makeup. So imagine my enthrallment when I came across a brand online that had combined the two together. Yes, we are talking about Shiro Cosmetics, a brand that has designed and named their makeup products after nerdy slash pop culture slash geeky slash anime things, and it's wondrous in all the best ways possible. So of course I was very excited when I found them, and I reached out to the people behind Shiro, and luckily they have sent me a few goodies in the post to get hands on with and create a look entirely based off geeky things. I'm so excited, I can't even. Here's a little package here. It is in a brown bag, which just makes me think of America instantly. Shiro Cosmetics are from the USA. Unfortunately, I ripped the sticker. I'm pretty sad about that because their logo is awesome. So I'm gonna try and create a look from the things that they have sent me. I've already laid down the foundation, primer, and concealer on my face because they didn't send me any of those. I'm not sure if they do any face products. I'll have to double check that. I really do like supporting smaller, more indie makeup brands because the larger scale companies, they don't really care about their consumers as much. They kind of probably see their customers as numbers rather than actual people. But with the indie brands, you get a sense of them actually caring about the people that buy from them. And it's just kind of, they add more of a personal touch, and I feel like each customer would mean more to them. And another cool thing is they're usually kind of cheaper than the bigger brands as well. Shiro, I've noticed, are actually rather inexpensive than the stuff that I usually use. So if it's cheap and it's good, I'm over there. I'm there. I'm having it. Just brush my brows out the way a bit. All right, so come closer, come closer. Hello! So I have actually filmed this video once before. Unfortunately, my microphone ran out of batteries and I scrambled around the house trying to find batteries, but I couldn't, so I've had to refilm this. The first time I did get up to as far as doing my blush, so I'm just gonna pop that clip in here because I don't wanna have to fake my reactions or anything. So I'll pop that in here and I'll just redo the blush again now. Let's go. The first thing I'm going to use from Shiro Cosmetics is their blush. This is a mineral powder blush, so it's not a pressed compact. I've never used a blush like this before, so this will be interesting. Can we just take a moment to admire the design of this? It's a freaking shark and he's got anime eyes and he's blushing. It's so cute. It's actually called SENPAI Noticed Me. Can we take a moment just to appreciate that? SENPAI noticed me for a blush. It's so good. I'm taking my trusty blush brush from WILKO. I'm gonna be gentle at first because I'm not sure how much product and like pigment will be in this powder. So here we go, here we go. So it's quite subtle, but very nice, because the thing is with blush, and I've done it a few times in the past, when you go too heavy-handed on it, it just looks like you've been punched in the face. Subtle blushes are the way forward because you can always build them up if you want more colour. This is nice. This actually looks like a genuine, naturally flushed cheek. That looks nice. I'm really happy with that actually. And of course, given that it is a mineral blush, it blends wonderfully. It kind of has the tiniest sheen in it as well, so it gives you a little bit of shimmer, a tiny bit. Not a highlight or anything. We have a highlight, that's coming in a second. But yes, in terms of the blush colour, massive fan of that. A+ from me. Next up we have a product from, I believe it's their boy band range. I think off the top of my head they might have a boy band range. I wasn't that big into boy bands back in the day, but I think this guy's from NSYNC. This product is called Love at First Glance. Always love a pun. And this is a nice pinky pink highlighter, pinky pink highlighter, pink shimmery highlight. And seeing as I've got quite pink cheeks going on, I think this will work quite well. Oh no! I just ripped off the little pulley. Oh no, no. Do you ever do that with milk cartons where you like rip off the bit where it's meant to pull off? Yes, tweezers. To distribute the highlight on my cheekbones, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. highlighting brush. It's a little mini domed brush and I think it'll be quite good for getting into the circular pan of this. I'm gonna dab in gently. Ooh, there's a lot of product on there. Just tapping a little bit off. Let's highlight, y'all. So first off, I'm going in dry, just to see how it looks. And from first glance, lol, it's looking, oh my God, that's looking Whoa! I've never used a mineral highlight before, but I think I will have to from now on. That's really darn good though. So usually with highlights, if I want it to be a bit more popping, I will give my face a little spray of setting spray, because as you might know, when product goes on wet, it will be more pigmented and bright. But that has gone on dry and that is amazing. That highlight's amazing. Okay, let's do the other cheek. We don't even need to set our face. Wonderful. Oh my God, that's absolutely amazing. Holy crap, that's so shiny. My face is like a Christmas tree. That's incredible. Oh, whoa. I'm also gonna use the highlight, of course, to do the bridge of my nose, under my brow bone, and maybe a little bit on the Cupid's bow. That is so gorgeous. I love this highlight. Absolutely love it. That is spectacular. That's spectacular though. Shiro, I'm very impressed already. Very impressed. And finally, just the Cupid's bow. I'm so impressed with that. So impressed. So impressed. Love at first glance. You are indeed a love at first glance. Mwah. So I haven't been sent a brow product, but I do want to still do my brows. So I'm gonna test out the Eylure Precision Brow Crayon. Here it is. Da, 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 da. And this guy has a spoolie on one end and like a little square looking pencil on the other, and apparently there's no need to sharpen, which is a bonus. This is in the shade Blonde, and as you can see, I don't have blonde brows, so I mean, we'll try it out, we'll see how it works. If it doesn't work, I'll just go over with a different brow product, but I'll try this one out. Oh, it's very slim. Lovely. So my eyebrow hairs are quite bushy and hairy, but there are gaps between them, so I'm trying to aim for the gaps and just fill those in. I did have some worries because it was blonde, but it seems to be going all right. Why do I have such a big gap there? What happened to me? And the color doesn't seem too off, even though it is blonde. Spoolie, it's time for spoolie. I went a bit wrong, and now we need to brush it out. As you can tell, I'm still not a brow master. I'm still very much so learning about brows. What do you reckon? I think that's filled in quite nicely. Even though that was blonde, the color isn't too far off. Wicked! Right, I'm just gonna do the other brow now. It's such an easy to use thing as well. Like, I'm not very good at brows. I still need to do a little bit more practice before I'm like Instagram worthy. But you literally just draw this on and it's kind of foolproof. And then if you make any mistakes like me, which I did before, you can kind of just spoolie it over and it sort of just smudges away. Cool, man. Loving it. And now it is time to decide what we're gonna do with these eyes. First up though, I'm just gonna quickly set my face. So what I've been doing recently with my makeup is once my face is all done, then I set, and then I do my eyes on top, and then I set again, just to make sure it's definitely locked in place. To do that, I'm using GLAMGLOW Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray. It's the little teensy one here, and it smells like sweets. It smells amazing, like you could genuinely drink this. I wouldn't advise that because you might die, but it smells good. Oh, smells like perfume, it's so nice. So let's take a gander at what Shiro has sent me in terms of eyes. So I've been sent 4 little eye pots, and 2 of them are the Legolas ones, which are amazing. It's so freaking cute. It's Legolas and he has a flower crown on. One of them is called The Stars Are Veiled, and that is like, it looks kind of like a black onyx color. Oh, maybe a bit of blue in there. And then the other one is A Fell Voice on the Air, and this is like an iridescent purpley green. They're both quite dark colors. We've also been given this really, really cute drawing of a girl who's inside her fort and she's reading a book, and it's called Fleece-Lined Pillow Fort. It's pretty much just a virgin white, maybe a bit of gold in there. So that'd be quite a nice base shade. And then we have got Rock Fact, and this is grey, I believe, maybe a beigey grey. Got a good selection there. But then Shiro has also sent me a little plastic packet filled with tiny little samples. So we have got a lot to play with here. Like, a lot to play with. I have no idea what eye look I'm gonna do. And here's their business card. See what I was saying about the logo, how cute is that? Just midway through, I'm gonna say their website is www.shirocosmetics.com. Handcrafted makeup and geekery. So the first little sample packet that I've picked out is called Constant Vigilance. Of course, that is a reference to Mad-Eye Moody from Harry Potter. This one is like a bronzy brown color. Next up, we have got Gems Are Outrageous, which is like a teal blue, quite a dark teal blue. Next up, we have got Chimera, kind of a bronzy brown with maybe a hint of like maroon. This might be my favorite, Majora's Mask, obviously a reference to the game from the Legend of Zelda series. That is the brightest, most almost fluorescent purple ever. How perfect would this be for a Spyro look? But yeah, that's Majora's Mask. I don't think I'm going to be using that one today because I definitely want to use that in the future for something else. Then we've got Womanly Charms and Elephant Prowess, which is almost like a lime green mixed with a goldy yellow. Wizard's Wheezes, which is a pinky bronze, rose gold maybe. Then we have got No Men Like Me. I think that's a reference to Game of Thrones, and that is like a very light grey / light brown color. Edelwood, I'm not sure what that's referencing to, sorry. And that is it looks like a matte reddish brown. Next up is Black Turtles, which is, I would say that is like a very dark aubergine color, really. And finally, the last of the little samples here is Mother of Dragons, of course, in reference to Daenerys from Game of Thrones. And I would say that again is like a reddish maroon color. So many different eye samples to choose from here. I have no idea what to go with. I'd say there's kind of more brownish, darker tones than there are like, you know, lighter colors or vibrant hues. So I think I'm gonna go with like a smoky eye using the browns and the blacks and the grays. Like I said before, this has not been practiced. I am just going with the flow here. So if I mess up, I mess up and we just carry on. I think for a base shade, I am going to use No Men Like Me. So before I go in with my eye primer, I'm just gonna test it out dry and see what the pigmentation looks like first of all. I'm gonna pack it on with this little Real Techniques brush. So the pigment's not that bad actually. And yeah, now that it's on my eyelid, I can definitely see there's more golds in there than I realized. Yeah, the main reason I don't like using eyeshadows dry is you do get a lot of fallout underneath. That's another reason why. And it also just helps with brightening it up. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna use a primer. So as always, I am taking my Topshop Glow Pot. I'm gonna pop a little bit back on here and then we will go again. But as a base shade, I'm definitely liking No Men Like Me. It's very nice. It's quite different as well to anything else that I have. And another thing I'm noticing with these eyeshadows is they have different tones in them, like when they hit the light. Also to assist with fallout, I'm gonna spray my brush just a few times with Glow Setter. Let the games begin. Yeah, that is nice, that is nice. This is actually definitely a shade that I would wear on its own. Impressed, impressed. And the other eye. I like that a lot. That is a perfect base shade. It's got bronzes, it's got golds, it's got grays, it's got browns. I love it. Now that my base shade is on my eyes, I'm gonna start adding in some more dimensions. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the fleece-lined Pillow Fort color just on my finger actually, just on my middle finger, and I'm gonna pop it like on the inner corner of my eye and just on the beginning third part of my eyelid. Oh my. That's white. That is white. Okay, what? Oh, wow. Okay, I really didn't think, oh, that's nice though. Ooh. Oh shit, I think I've used a bit too much white there. Oh crap. Blending brush, where are you? I need you right now. Okay, we'll just blend the white and the base shade together. So this time I'm taking my ring finger, going in with the highlight, and we'll pop a little bit on the inner corner of my eye, just to add some zing. I still think Love at First Glance is probably my favourite product so far. It's so lovely. Let's have a gander at Rock Fact. Oh yeah, that seems like a perfect shade actually to use next. Okay, that's not really adding much, so I'm gonna spray my brush again. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Rock Fact is too different in shade than No Men Like Me, so I think I need something a little bit darker actually. Rock Fact might be a good one to go underneath the eye with. I think maybe Black Turtles is a good one to go with on the outer corner. Also, I've decided that I want to have a bit more of a sharper edge going up there. So I'm going to use the edge of some card. These are my face gems actually. And I'm going to use it as like a stencil and create more of a sharp line. I have the color Black Turtles on my brush and my card ready to go. Let's do it. Oh no, I messed up, guys. I messed up, no! See, this is why you do a smoky eye, because when in doubt, smoke it out. Nah, I can't save that. I'm gonna have to go back in with some concealer. Okay, I think I've saved that there. I think that's looking a little bit better. These things happen, it's live television. Well, it's not live television. Come on, card, don't let me down. Hey, that one's a bit better. So now I'm just shading out and cleaning up any bits that look a little bit jaggedy. Yeah, I like the way this is going. To do my under eye, I'm gonna take Constant Vigilance, this lovely bronze shade. Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Oh wait, that's Albus Dumbledore. Now I'm taking Constant Vigilance on my brush. Let's go underneath the eye. This is a cool shade. So now I'm just making sure there are no harsh lines and I'm blending it out using a fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to do exactly the same on the other eye. No look is complete without lashes, so today I'm going to be using a set of falsies because I'm trying to get better at applying them. This is the volume one and it's number 101. It's an ideal first time lash for those who want to make an impact, so good for beginners hopefully. So here they are, and it even has an L and R letter on them to show you which one goes which. That's adorable. And it has glue as well. May, you've got the whole package. It's wonderful. I do have my own eyelash glue, but I'm gonna use the one included in the Eylure pack just to see if it's any good. I'm sure it is. Eylure are like absolute legends in the false lash industry. What I am noticing is the rim, is it called the rim or the band of the eyelash is very thin. It doesn't really allow for much glue, which I'm worried about. 20 to 30 seconds, okay. And now we wait. I'm so impatient. Yeah, that's not like 3 inches away from my natural lash line. It actually looks pretty natural. Yes! Happy with that. Okay, let's see if the left eyelash does as well. Oh my God, so much glue. So much glue, oh no. You know what? I think Eylure were right. They were pretty easy for a beginner and a rubbish false lasher player like myself. I think they went okay. And I mean, they could have been a little bit better. I have noticed this one is a bit too far to the left. It's a bit too out. I think I'm getting a little bit better at applying them, which makes me very, very happy. So the top lashes are done, and I'm now going to add some definition to the bottom lashes using Maybelline Great Lash. This wand is quite small and thin, so it's perfect for doing your bottom lashes. I just noticed whilst I was doing my bottom lashes there that my natural eyelashes and the falsies don't seem that well integrated. You can kind of see my natural lashes sitting below the falsies. So I'm gonna take some mascara and try and blend them in together. So I'm using GEEKY Mascara Maxi Brosse, I don't know. It's got a really fat wand, and let's brush them together. Hopefully I don't brush the actual false eyelash off. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That is much better. You can't see my natural eyelash. They look blended. It's all good. The finishing touch to the makeup look will be a lip product, of course. And let's see what Shiro has in store for me. Ooh, how would I describe this? It looks like a matte lipstick. It's a rosy red, I would say. And this is called One Way Ticket to Cozy Town. Oh, and the actual design is like a little train ticket as well. That's well cute. This is the color of it. And yeah, I think it'll go well with a smoky eye. It's got a classic doe foot applicator. The product actually looks quite almost liquidy glossy. Let's give it a little try. Oh my God. It smells like cloves or something. Like licorice. It smells like Christmassy. Oh, that's awesome. You know how lipsticks and glosses and stuff usually smell like vanilla? This is a completely different smell. I've never smelled anything like this before in a makeup product. Okay, so I wouldn't say this is a matte liquid lipstick or anything like that. I think I got that a bit wrong. It sort of just seems like a sheer gloss lip color, but it does have a lot of pigment in there, as you can see. That's quite a nice natural lip color, so it's not too far off people's normal lip, I would say. But it just gives an added bit of like glam and gloss. And that smell is definitely one ticket. Wait, what was it called? A ticket to Cozy Town? One Way Ticket to Cozy Town. It's definitely got reminiscent smells of Christmas time. Ta-da! Here is the final look using the full face of nerdy makeup from Shiro Cosmetics. What do you think? Do you like it? I like it a lot. Still my favorite product of the whole collection that I received is, here it is, Love at First Glance. This mineral loose highlighter is amazing. Even just using it on dry, unprimed, setting sprayed face. It was so glowy and lovely. I just think it's absolutely perfect, especially for my skin tone, which is, you know, quite pale. The eyeshadows as well, they go on really smoothly. They can be blended really well. I love that some of the colors have multi-dimensional tones, different shimmers, so when you catch the light, it will look different. Of course, I haven't tried out all of the shadows that I was given, but the ones that I did try, I really liked. Constant Vigilance as well was another favorite of mine. It's a very good bronze. The blush as well, that mineral blush, a very subtle pink, dusty rose shade. All in all, I'm completely happy with Shiro Cosmetics. I didn't know what to expect because I've never used such an indie brand before, but I'm happy to say that I'm, yeah, stoked with it, and I will definitely be using these products in the future. This highlighter is probably going to become a part of my daily routine. It'll be fun to play around with the other eyeshadow shades as well. If you want to help out a smaller brand and you love geeky stuff, or you even have a friend who's like Nicolas Cage obsessed or loves Legolas, this would make a perfect gift for them. It's so individual and quirky, and I love it. I really love it. Thank you so much, Shiro, for sending me some of your products so I can try them out, and I will see you guys in another video in the future. Adios, gamers and gameritas.